Welcome back to High Stakes. Today, we will be discussing the following MLB matches that is happening on Tuesday, August 15, 2023. We will be providing our team, total and prop picks for the day. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. If you want access to our premium picks, you can check out our Patreon page. You can find the link to our Patreon page in the description and comments section below. Houston Astros vs Miami Marlins. Take the Astros to cover. And here is why. The Houston Astros are 68-52 this season. They are currently in second place in the American League West Division. They are 3.5 games back of first place in the division, which is held by the Rangers. They are currently in a wild card spot and have a 2-game cushion on the field. The Astros have lost 3 of their last 5 games entering Tuesday night. But they have won 5 of their last 8 outings. In their last game, the Astros lost 5-1 to the Marlins on Monday, August 14th. Jose Altuve drove home Jeremy Pena for the lone run of the game. Framber Valdez pitched 7.2 innings and allowed 3 earned runs, 6 hits in the defeat. On Tuesday, August 15th, a matchup between 2 playoff-aspiring teams is set to unfold. The Marlins will be hosting the Astros for the second game of the series. In the opening game, Miami secured a victory with their offense performing exceptionally well. However, the upcoming Tuesday night contest seems to favor the Astros. Throughout the month of August, they have maintained a batting average of .262, showcasing their offensive prowess. Furthermore, when Javier takes the mound on the road, the Astros boast a commendable record of 9-4. On the other hand, the Marlins could face challenges due to their choice of starting pitcher, Cueto. Having recently returned from an injury, Cueto holds an elevated ERA of 6.16 during home games. This season, the Marlins have struggled when Cueto is on the mound, having secured only 1 victory out of 5 attempts. Given these factors, it appears likely that the Astros will capitalize on their offensive strengths and launch an assault on the Marlins in this upcoming game. Take the over on Tuesday. And here is why. On Tuesday, the Marlins will start Johnny Cueto. The right-handed veteran pitcher is 0-3 this season with an ERA of 5.33. He has played in a select few games due to injury, but he has started in 5 games this year and has appeared once in relief. In his last start, he pitched 5 innings and allowed 3 earned runs, 5 hits against the Reds on Wednesday, August 9th. At home, he has an ERA of 6.16 during his 4 home starts. Since the All-Star break, Cueto has an ERA of 4.15. The Marlins are 1-5 this season when Cueto makes an appearance. The over is the play on Tuesday night. The Astros have scored the 7th most runs in baseball this year, and they are facing a pitching that has struggled this season. The offense for the Astros should lead the way in this game for the total to be pushed over. Houston's Javier has struggled this year on the road with an ERA 5.17. Miami will be adding runs to the scoresheet, too. Cleveland Guardians vs Cincinnati Reds. Take Cleveland to win. And here is why. Logan Allen will get the start in the first game of this short 2-game road set. He took the loss against Toronto in his start last Wednesday, allowing 1 run on 4 hits and 3 walks, while striking out 3 batters over 5 innings. According to Yahoo.com, Allen induced only 3 swinging strikes in a less-than-dominant performance, but he kept the Blue Jays off the scoreboard outside of a George Springer solo homer in the first inning. That long ball was enough to give Toronto the win, however, as Cleveland's offense could not break through against Kevin Gausman and a trio of Blue Jays relievers. The loss was Allen's 3rd in his past 4 starts, though he probably deserved a better outcome considering Cleveland's problems at the dish. The rookie is just 5.5 on the year, but he has pitched well with a 3.55 ERA, 1.37 WHIP, and 88.35 kBP over 91.1 frames. Entering play Monday, Cleveland is 4.5 games behind the Minnesota Twins for first place in the AL Central. They have hit the fewest home runs in MLB, but getting it done from the mound, holding the 4th best staff ERA, while allowing the 2nd fewest homers. Logan Allen will get the start in the first game of this short 2-game road set. He took the loss against Toronto in his start last Wednesday, allowing 1 run on 4 hits. He has been excellent for the Guardians in his rookie year and is a big reason why they are still alive in the American League Central. Entering play Monday, Cleveland is 4.5 games behind the Minnesota Twins for first place in the AL Central. They have hit the fewest home runs in MLB, but getting it done from the mound, holding the 4th best staff ERA, while allowing the 2nd fewest homers. Cincinnati has dropped 7 of 10 and has hit the Summer Blues after a strong May and June. I like Allen to overpower their lineup and the Guardians to squeak some runs on Ashcraft. Our total pick is under 9.5 runs. And here is why. Graham Ashcraft will start the second game of this series Tuesday. Ashcraft did not factor into the decision in the start last Wednesday, allowing 1 run on 3 hits and 1 walk over 7 innings in a 5-4 loss against the Marlins. He struck out 7 in a nice outing for the youngster. Ashcraft surrendered a leadoff home run to Josh Bell in the top of the fourth, but was otherwise dominant, allowing only 2 other hits in the game, both of which came in the first frame. According to Yahoo.com, the right-hander threw 17 first-pitch strikes, and it was his 3rd start this season, in which he allowed just 3 hits. Ashcraft has now given up 2 earned runs or fewer in 8 consecutive starts, and has allowed 1 run or fewer in 5 of those 8 starts. With Thursday's performance, he lowered his season ERA to 4.95 and WHIP in 1.41, and has a good chance to improve upon those numbers, facing a Guardians team that lacks power at the plate. Cincinnati has dropped 7 of 10 and is currently 0.5 games behind the Miami Marlins for the final wild card berth. Cleveland has not been electric at the dish by any stretch of the imagination. They hold the 5th lowest ops and have smacked the fewest home runs in MLB. Low-scoring games combined with strong pitching have propelled them since April. They have won 4 of 5 facing NL Central foes. The last time these clubs met was last season, so there is not much familiarity with lineups. The total has gone under 11 of 16 games for the Guardians. Cincinnati has had a power outage as of late, and the total has gone under in 8 of 10 for the Reds. I like the Guardians to come out with a win here, but it will be a low-scoring affair. Boston Red Sox vs Washington Nationals. Go with the Boston Red Sox to cover the run line here. And here is why. The Boston Red Sox have been one of the top offensive teams in the majors, as they are 7th with a .760 team ops, while scoring 4.84 runs per game. They have been struggling on the road though, as they are tied with the Pittsburgh Pirates for 21st with a .698 team ops, while averaging 4.29 runs in their 55 road games thus far. Third baseman Rafael Devers has been doing extremely well, as he has a .265, .335.512 line with 26 home runs, 79 RBI, 61 runs scored and 2 steals on 3 attempts. When looking at the last 7 games, there is a difference in the starting pitchers, as James Paxton is 4-2 with a 3.55 ERA and a 1.29 WHIP in 38 innings, while Josiah Gray is 2-3 with a 4.34 ERA and a 1.53 WHIP in 37.1 innings of work. There is a difference between the bullpens for these teams throughout the season, as Boston is 11th in the majors with a 3.96 reliever ERA, while Washington is 28th with a 5.02 bullpen ERA. For our total pick, go with under 9.5 runs to score here. And here is why. Josiah Gray has been struggling according to his baseball saving page, as he is in the 18th percentile in walk percentage, 26th percentile in strikeout percentage, 30th percentile in ZERA, and 38th percentile in SPA. Gray has a 7-pitch arsenal: slider, fastball, cutter, curveball, sinker, sweeper, changeup, and his heater has been getting hit the most, as hitters have a .301 batting average and a .575 slugging percentage. He faced the Red Sox back in 2021 and did not factor into the decision, as he pitched 6 innings and allowed a run on 3 hits with 2 walks and 7 strikeouts. Looking at the last week of games, these teams are not scoring well. The Nationals are averaging 4.29 runs in their last 7 games, while the Red Sox are scoring 3.67 runs in their previous 6 games. Diving into the pitching totals since August began, they are doing just well enough, as Boston is 21st with a 4.96 team ERA in 12 games, while Washington is 15th with a 4.42 team ERA in 12 games as well.